Hey everybody out there, we're going to do a quick video about seller's disclosure. I want to clarify a few things for you guys and explain to you why it is required. So there's some frustration out there. This happens, and I try to shoot this video, once or twice every year or so. Your commissions get hung up a lot here in our office internally because we don't have a seller's disclosure form signed. And so we do need to have that form signed when appropriate. I'll give you some examples of when it's not required, but by and large, it's almost always required. And here's the truth of the matter. You don't need it to close. The financing lenders, banks don't need it, and the title company doesn't have to have it. So you can close perfectly fine without a seller's disclosure. But your brokerage does require it because the real estate commission, which governs us, requires it. And the reason they require it is its disclosure. It protects the seller. It protects in case there's a suit after closing, that those signatures can play a very large role in the outcome. So please get that form signed. It is important. And in fact, if we get audited by the real estate commission, that is one of the very first forms that they're going to go and look at and look for to see if it's missing or has missing signatures. And if it does, I can be fined and I can even lose my real estate license. So please do that. Now, please get those signed. Now, I'm going to give you some examples or almost all. I'm going to list out all the reasons or all the exemptions to seller's disclosure and some misconceptions. Okay, obviously vacant land, we don't need one. The most common is new construction, don't need it for that. These other ones are a little bit more random. If the home is in an estate, guardianship, or trust, if it's in foreclosure, if it is a tax sale, or if the buyer or seller is a government entity, like say a HUD property, if the sale was ordered by a court, or if the sale was between co-owners, let's say a couple of people owned a rental property together and one's gonna buy the other one out, you would need a seller's disclosure, or between family members. Outside of that, you pretty much always need a seller's disclosure. There's a lot of misconception that landlords don't have to sign it, corporate owned don't have to sign it. If they've never been in the property, the seller doesn't have to sign it. That is not true. They still have to sign it, even if it just says do not know. I hope this clarifies things for you. If you have any questions, give me a call. And my whole effort here is so that when you close out, we can get you paid out as quickly as possible. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work.